Hi everyone. Hope you all are good. We are here for grade 10 math. You can find all the lessons on aplusstudents.com. You have to log in there using your email address and password as provided by the administrator. Then you have to select math from the subject tab. Scroll down to grade 10 and then click on view all lessons. So there you can find a list of the chapters. We're going to start with the chapter trigonometry. And the lessons we have covered today we're going to cover today are trigonometric ratios, sine, cos and tan. Trigonometric ratios cosecant, secant and cot. Trigonometric ratios in similar right triangles and inverses of trigonometric functions. Make sure you have your notebook and pencil so that you can note down the important examples and definitions as well, right? So here I am on grade 10 math. Let's just start with the first lesson, that is trigonometric ratios, sine, cos and tan, right? Okay, so you are given with the triangle. You have to evaluate the tangent of angle U, right? So here is the right angle triangle on V and here is the angle U. How do we evaluate tangent U? Tangent of U equals opposite divided by adjacent, right? Here is angle U. Tangent of U is opposite over adjacent. So opposite from U is VW and adjacent is VU, right? So 80 over 39 equals, you have to evaluate or just, that is just 80 over 39, right? Okay, let's just do the practice questions. Okay, find the cosine of angle S, right? So here is angle S. You need to evaluate cos of S. So cos of S is adjacent divided by the hypotenuse, right? So for S, the adjacent is RS and hypotenuse is SQ. So just put up the values. RS is 12 and SQ is 37. So that means cos of S equals, yes, the correct option is 12 over 37, right? The correct option is 12 over 37. Okay, the next one is you have to calculate the cosine of angle E. Okay, that is cos of angle E. Here is angle E, right? So cos of angle E is adjacent divided by hypotenuse, right? So for E, adjacent is 8 and hypotenuse is 17. So that would be 8 over 17. The correct option is 8 over 17, right? The correct option is 8 over 17. The basic thing is you just have to see for which angle you have to find. The trigonometric ratios are same. For example, here is a triangle. You can note these things down. This is the adjacent, this is the hypotenuse, and this is the opposite. If here is a right angle triangle, right? You have the angles A, B, and C. For example, you have to evaluate cos of angle A. Here is angle A. So cos of angle A is opposite divided by the, so according to angle A, this is the adjacent, right? So adjacent divided by hypotenuse. Basically, you have to adjust the size according to the angles. This is the basic thing over here. For example, here is sine of angle E, right? Here is angle E. Sine of angle E is opposite divided by the hypotenuse, right? So according to E, opposite is this one. That would be 72 and hypotenuse is 97. So that would be 72 over 97, right? So according to this angle, opposite is this. According to this angle, opposite is this, right? Opposite is the one that is opposite to the angle, right? So that is sine of angle E is 72 over 97. Okay, what is the cosine of angle X? Okay, cos of angle S is, that is opposite divided by hypotenuse, right? So according to X, here is X. Opposite is 56. No, hold on. That is cos of angle X, right? So cos of angle X is adjacent divided by the hypotenuse, right? Adjacent to angle X is 33 and hypotenuse is 65. So that is 33 over 65 is the correct option. Got it? The hypotenuse is same for all of the triangles. You can adjust according to the angle. You need to find opposite and adjacent, right? Okay, what is the tangent of angle X? Okay, tangent of angle X is opposite divided by adjacent, right? Okay, so here is X. So according to X, opposite is 80 and adjacent is 39. So the correct option is 80 over 39, right? Okay, the correct option is 80 over 39. What's wrong with this one? Why? Okay, here it is. The correct option is 80 over 39, right? Okay, for the next one, you have to evaluate cos of C, right? So that would be adjacent over hypotenuse. So that is 16 over 34. The correct option is 8 over 17. You can divide them by the common factor 2. So that is 8 over 17, right? Okay, you can complete the lesson by yourself later today. Let's just move on to next lesson. The next one is trigonometric ratios, cosecant, secant, and cot. Basically, cosecant, secant, and cot are the opposite of. Hold on. Okay, you have cos A. The opposite to cos is cosecant, right? You have sine. The opposite of cos is secant, not cosecant. Opposite of cos is secant. Opposite of sine is cosecant, and opposite of tan is cot. You just have to reciprocal the cos to get the secant. Let's just do example, then that would be easy to understand. Find the secant of angle I. How do we evaluate the secant? The secant is the opposite of cos A, right? Evaluate the cos of the same angle, right? Cos of angle I is just evaluate the cos of angle I, right? Cos of I is, here is I, right? That is 48 over 73. So secant is simply the reciprocal of cos, that is 73 over 48. So that means the secant I is 73 over 48, right? So the secant I is 73 over 48, right? Here it is 73 over 48. Let's just start with the test questions. What is secant of angle D? So you have to calculate secant D, right? And secant is cos, reciprocal of cos. So evaluate the cos of angle D, right? Here is D. Cos of angle D is 8 over 17, right? Then secant D is the reciprocal. Reciprocal means just exchange numerator and denominator, that would be 7 over 17. That would be 17 over 8. So secant D is 17 over 8, right? Secant is the reciprocal of cos. The correct option is 17 over 8. Got it? Okay, what is the secant of angle F? Again, you need to calculate the secant of angle F, and secant is the reciprocal of cos. So evaluate the cos of angle F, right? So cos of angle F is 48 over 73. right? So then secant is 73 over 48. So option number 2 is the correct option. The correct option is 73 over 48, right? Okay, the next one is what is secant of angle Z? Again, you have to calculate the cos of angle Z, right? So here is you have cos. That is 39 over 89, right? So just reciprocal the cos of angle Z, you will get the secant Z, that is 89 over 39. The correct option is option number 2. The correct option is 89 over 39. Option 2 is the correct option. Okay, the next one is what is secant of angle E? The correct option is 53 over 28. Okay, find the cosecant of angle W. So cosecant is the reciprocal of the sine. So evaluate the sine of angle W, right? The sine of angle W is 56 over 65. That is 65 over 56, right? From you need to evaluate sine W, right? Yes, that is 65 over 56. Okay, the next one is what is cot of angle I, right? You evaluate the tan, right? And then reciprocal the tan. So tan of angle I is, so cot of angle I is, That is 36 over 77 is the cot of angle I, right? So cot of angle I is 36 over 77, right? Okay, the next one is cosecant of angle G. That means you need to calculate sine of G, right? So sine of G is, that is 97 over 72 is the correct option, right? Okay, you can complete the lesson by yourself later today. Let me just move on to next lesson. The next lesson is, okay, the next one is trigonometric ratios in similar triangles. Okay, let's just see how do we do in similar triangles, right? Okay, find the sine of angle x. You are given two of the similar triangles, right? You have to evaluate sine of angle x, right? So according to this triangle, sine of angle x is wy divided by xy, right? And we don't know any side in this triangle, right? But this triangle is similar. We know that the sides in here in this triangle. So x is similar to t, right? So let's just calculate the value of angle t here. And according to sine t is uv divided by tv, that is 65 over 97, right? So that means sine of x is 65 over 97. Basically, you have that both the triangles are similar. In one of the triangle, you are not given with any of the side length, so you have to see the corresponding sine in the other triangle and evaluate the values in the other triangle because both the triangles are similar, so they have the same side length. So we'll just start with the test questions. Okay. Okay, find the sine of angle u. Okay, here is angle u. So sine u equals vw divided by uw, right? Okay, now just see u angle is similar to angle r, right? So sine r equals st and rt. St is 45 and rt is 53. So sine r is 45 over 53 and same is the sine u. So sine u equals 45 over 53. Got it? The correct option is 45 over 53. Option number 1 is the correct option. Okay, the next one is you have to evaluate sine D. So D is similar to angle A. So evaluate sine A. 48 over 73 it is. That is 48 over 73. I forgot to select the answer. 48 over 73 it is. Yes, that is 55 over 73. The correct option is 55 over 73, right? I selected the wrong option. Let's just move on to next one. The next one is sine of angle G, and G is similar to B. Evaluate sine B, right? That is 4 over 5. The correct option is 4 over 5. The correct option is 4 over 5. Okay, it's tangent of angle Q. Okay, here is angle Q and Q is similar to U, right? So tangent of U is 72 over 65, right? So angle Q is 72 over 65 is the correct option. And the correct option is 72 over 65. Find the cos of angle H, right? Let's just evaluate cos of H. So H is similar to D. Basically, you have to evaluate cos of D, right? That is 21 over 29. The correct option is 21 over 29 is the correct option. That is 21 over 29, right? Option number 1 is the correct option. Okay, sine of angle x equal. The correct option is 72 over 97. Hmm? Oh, yes, that is 65 over 97. The correct option is 65 over 97. Okay, the next one is find the tangent of angle R. Okay, R is similar to angle W, right? So that is 77 over 36. The correct option is 77 over 36, right? Okay, you can complete the lesson by yourself later today. Let's just move on to next lesson. And the next lesson is inverse of trigonometric functions. X is an acute angle. Find the value of x in degrees, right? You are given the values in the um trigonometric form, you have to write them in degrees, right? So basically, sine x equals square root 3 over 2 is from a special triangle that is 45, 45, and 90, right? So let's make a triangle 30, 45, and 60 triangle, right? One of the angle is 30, one of the angle is 45, and the other one is 60. Basically, you are given the values, you have to evaluate sine x over 2. You have to see which special triangle you can use to calculate square root 3 over 2, right? So sine x equals square root 3 over 2, that is from the special triangle, that is 30, 30, 60, and 90, right? So you can see one of the angle is in this triangle is, let me explain. One of the angle here is 30. These are the special triangles 30, 60, and 90, right? So for this triangle, you have the special measurements. They are 1, 2, and this is square root 3, right? So you have to calculate sine 60. Here is 60 degree. So when you calculate sine 60, that would be square root 3 over 2. That means you have to calculate the triangle. You have to calculate the angle, that would be 60 degrees. On sine 60 degree, that is square root 3 over 2. So the angle is 60 degrees, right? The correct option is 60 degrees, right? Okay, let's just start with the test question. Okay, you have to calculate x is an acute angle. Find the value of x in degrees. Tan x equals square root 3, right? Let's see here. Let me make a triangle. 30, 60, and 90. This is 1, 2, and square root 3. So I evaluate tan for 30, right? That is 1 over square root 3. But you have to evaluate on square root 3. Okay, tan 60, evaluate tan 60 for this angle. Tan 60 equals square root 3 over 1. So that means the correct option is 60 degrees, right? That means on tan 60, the answer is square root 3, that is 60 degrees, right? Okay, x is an acute angle. Find the value of x in degrees. That is tan 30. You can see here I evaluated tan 30 equals 1 over square root 3, right? And you can write 1 over, just look at this one, you are given square root 3 over 3, right? Tan x equals, let me just explain, tan x equals square root 3 over 3, right? This one has the exponent 1 over 2 and this one has the exponent 1, right? So when you subtract their exponents, 1 over 2 minus 1 is 3 exponent negative 1 over 2. You can make it positive writing 1 over square root 3. So you can see 1 over square root 3 equals tan 30. Basically square root 3 over 3 is equal to 1 over square root 3. And 1 over square root 3 is at tan 30. So the correct option is 30. Tan x equals 30. Okay, tan x equals 1. The special triangles are the one that is 30, 60 and 90. Then the one you have 45, 45 and 90, right? Let me just make the triangle 45. You do not have 23 any in angle in any special triangle. That is 45, 45 and 90, right? You are given tan x equal 1, right? You have to evaluate tan x equal 1. So for this special triangle, this is 1, this is 1 and this is square root t. Just evaluate tan 45, right? So tan 45 is 1 over 1, that equals 1. That means x equals 45. So the correct option is 45, right? The correct option is 45. Here you have 45. X is an acute angle. Find the value of x in degrees. Okay, tan x equals square root 3. Here you have 60. Here you have 30, right? 1, 2 and square root 3. The question is you have to evaluate tan x at square root 3, so that would be 60. The correct option is 60. 20 is not an angle from a special triangle, so it must be square root 60, right? Okay, the next one is sin x equal, x is an acute angle. Find the value of degrees, x in degrees. Sin x equals square root 2 over 2, so which is the correct option? The correct option is 45 degrees. X is an acute angle. Find the value of x in degrees. So, which is the correct option? The correct option is 60 degrees, right? The angle here is 60 degrees. X is an acute angle. Find the value of x in degrees, which is the correct option. The correct option is 60 degrees, right? Cos x equals 1 by 2. Angle is 60 degrees. X is an acute angle. Find the angle of x in degrees. So, which is the correct option? Yes, it is 45 degrees. It is 45 degrees. X is an acute angle. Find the value of x equals square root 3 over 2, which is the correct option. Yes, the correct option is 30 degrees, right? Okay, you can complete the lesson by yourself later today. So, we were working on grade 10 math. The chapter we're working on is trigonometry, and the lessons we have covered today are trigonometric ratios, sine, cos, tan, trigonometric ratios, cosecant, secant, and cot, trigonometric ratios and similar right triangles and inverse of trigonometric functions, right? So please make sure before the next session you can complete all the practice questions for the lessons we did today. That is your homework until next session, right? If you need more help with any of the lesson, you can contact any tutor on the Skype. They are available from Monday to Friday, 5 to 9. Or either you can join me in the interactive session that would be daily from 4 to 5 and from 9 to 10. So that's all for today. See you in the next session. Bye everyone.